Información que manejamos a esta hora. El titular de Salud, Luis Sucre, dio a conocer que desde este lunes 15 de febrero se establece un nuevo horario de toque de queda de 10 de la noche hasta las 4 de la madrugada, como también la ampliación del horario de visitas a playas, ríos y balnearios de 6 de la mañana a 5 de la tarde para las provincias de Panamá, Panamá Oeste, Coclé, Herrera y Los Santos. El resto de las provincias, igual horario, pero con la diferencia de que también podrán accesar a las playas en el fin de semana. Este lunes 15 de febrero, los dueños de restaurantes podrán atender a sus clientes en horario de extensión hasta las 9 de la noche. Tras esta información, vamos a escuchar qué pasa en alguna parte del mundo.
Notas internacionales desde CNN. En Nacional FM Noticias. Mantente informado.
Desde CNN en Atlanta le saluda Ana María Parra con algunas de las noticias más destacadas ahora. Amazon demanda a la fiscal general de Nueva York por exigir más medidas de seguridad para prevenir contagios por coronavirus en el lugar de trabajo. La gigante tecnológica rechaza una conclusión de la fiscal Leticia James, quien encontró que la compañía no había cumplido con los estándares de salud y seguridad y pidió una reparación adicional. La demanda de Amazon le pide a un juez que impida que James use la ley estatal para hacer cumplir sus solicitudes. La empresa también alegó que la Ley Federal de Seguridad en el lugar de trabajo anula la invocación de la ley estatal por parte de James. Mientras Amazon asegura que sigue los protocolos de seguridad críticos de la compañía, incluidos muchos de sus propios empleados, han dicho que Amazon tardó en reconocer los riesgos que representaba el coronavirus para los trabajadores de primera línea. La propagación de la variante de coronavirus del Reino Unido podría llevar a restricciones más estrictas en Europa. Una alta funcionaria de emergencias de la Organización Mundial de la Salud para este continente advirtió que la variante podría impactar en la curva de la epidemia. Agregó que podría concluir un enfoque más restrictivo de las medidas sociales y de la salud pública en Europa si se convierte en la cepa dominante en la zona. La variante del Reino Unido se extiende con mayor rapidez en los países de Europa Central. El gobernador de Nueva York permite que los bares y restaurantes permanezcan abiertos por una hora más. La orden dada por Andrew Cuomo entrará en vigor el día de San Valentín. Los establecimientos podrán estar abiertos hasta las 11 de la noche. El gobernador dijo que la decisión se tomó después de la continua disminución de las tasas de hospitalización e infección por COVID-19 en todo el estado. Desde Atlanta les informó Ana María Parra. Sigan conectados e informados a través de cnne.com.
Nacional FM Noticias presentó desde Atlanta, CNN Internacional.
Es todo en noticias a esta hora. Por favor, el exhorto a atender las medidas de bioseguridad y las recomendaciones de las autoridades de salud es por el bien de todos. Recordemos, estamos eximidos de cualquier celebración de carnaval bajo argumento de ninguna naturaleza. En todo caso, carnaval de la alegría, del gozo, de la tranquilidad y el sosiego en casa, con la burbuja familiar respetada, accediendo a ella únicamente los que allí conviven. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Hasta luego.
Los hechos informativos más relevantes de los últimos 60 minutos en el Boletín Informativo Nacional. Para consultas ciudadanas, contáctenos al WhatsApp 6949-1861 o síguenos en nuestras cuentas @Nacional FM Panamá. Somos Más Noticias.
Es el proyecto de todos. Y si cantamos a coro todo el mundo,
We are right back with more. It's great to have you guys here today. It's just a great afternoon that we have. We welcome all of you guys from Panama. Today is our last class for this reinforcement program that we planned for you guys. I'm your broadcaster, Mr. Arjona. We invite you all to stay tuned. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook through Nacional FM Panamá and Crisol FM Panamá. We have a WhatsApp number where you guys can interact with us And the number reads as follows: 6004-8182. This is our WhatsApp number. We are on the air, and today my colleague Professor Jose is with me today. So Teacher Jose, hello.
Hello. Well, that was an amazing introduction. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody, and it's a pleasure to be here once again with all of you in our English classes of every Friday. And we have a lot of information to share with you. And of course, we have an amazing topic to discuss and learn today. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the weather. Okay, maybe you have heard that before. It's a pretty common word in English, and we pronounce it weather. So there is a very important question that we used to describe the weather, of course. Okay, so we're gonna start by asking that question to all of you guys. What's the weather like today? What's the weather like today? All right. So before we start, we of course need to talk about the objectives of the unit, to know more about summer and different seasons, and to be able to describe the weather during specific seasons. And the success criteria is that I can compare seasons in Panama with seasons in other countries, and that I can classify activities indoors and outdoors. Okay, and I also can describe things to do during the summertime, which we love, right? Do you like the summertime, teacher?
I do. This is my favorite season of the year.
It's most people's favorite.
Definitely.
Actually, mostly in countries like in Europe, in which they have very long winters, so they wait for the summertime to go out and go to the beach, actually. Alrighty, so it's very important that we greet our viewers and our listeners, of course. I want to send a huge regards to the listeners that, they always are listening and paying attention to our classes and learning with us. But also we have some viewers on the social media, right?
We do.
On Instagram, we have, for example, Marjorie Sanchez, that we have Anchor that says hi teachers.
Hi Anchor.
And Mini Cineastas, and Verano. Wow, those are complicated names. Dulces and Nancy. Wow. Aileen, hello.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome all of you guys. Alrighty, so we are going to start practicing right away, because that's what this is all about, practicing and learning. So I want to ask you a question. Can you share your favorite season and why you like it? All right, so I want to know. I'm gonna practice right here with my dear colleague right now. I'm gonna ask him the question, and then you can model the answer, of course, including your information. Okay, so teacher, what is your favorite season and why do you like it?
I would say, teacher, my favorite season is the summer season, because I can do a lot of activities, not only indoors, but also outdoors.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that answer. So, guys, what is your favorite season? And tell us why. Maybe I like the winter because the winter is cold, and I like cold temperature. Some people they actually prefer cold temperatures. All right, but we got different kinds of seasons, and we're gonna see right now the different types of seasons that we have. Okay, in the meantime, you can go ahead and send us your answers. But we have reached one of the most important part of the day, which is the vocabulary. Okay, what happens in the vocabulary? You take your time to repeat and practice at home as I'm speaking. Okay, remember to repeat, remember to practice. You don't have to repeat only one time. You can repeat it several times until you have the right pronunciation. Okay, so we're gonna go to the vocabulary right now, so pay attention and repeat at home with me. Number 1, season. 2, ocean. 3, indoor. 4, outdoor. 5, summer. 6, crab. 7, seagull. 8, sky. 9, coconut. 10, cloud. 11, jet ski. 12, boat. 13, palm tree. 14, beach umbrella. 15, deck chair. 16, sand. 17, beach ball. 18, sand castle. 19, cool box. 20, seashore. 21, buck and spade. And 22, flip-flops. 22 is very important because sometimes the sand is very hot, so you need your flip-flops to walk around the sand when it's very hot. Alrighty, so we're gonna go on, and actually we got some answers already.
We do?
From Dulces Momentos. We have my favorite season is summer because we can use a pool.
Definitely. I gotta agree with that.
Isn't that right? We can of course use a pool, or we can go to the beach, right? So yes, definitely great answer. Thank you. I think that's Caitlin. I believe so. I believe so. Yeah, it is Caitlin.
It's Caitlin.
Yes. So we're gonna go on. Now we have a little matching activity. I hope you guys practiced and repeat the vocabulary at home because that's very important. But now we have a little matching activity in which you guys have to connect the vocabulary to the images. All right. That's quite easy. Just take a moment, look at the images, check out the words, and try to connect them. I'm going to read the words quickly. Coconut, jet ski, cool box, crab, bucket, and spade. So which one do you think matches to the corresponding image? Take a moment, try to do it, all right? So we already got some answers. This is...
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very happy that people are, joining and staying tuned and connected and participating. That's right. They are actively participating. We have 1D. Is that right?
Yeah, man.
2E.
That's correct.
3A.
Awesome.
And we're going to keep on waiting for the other ones. But so far, we are doing fine.
You guys are getting there.
5B.
Yes, that's right.
And 4C.
Awesome.
Wow. You guys are on fire today. A lot of knowledge and wisdom from these, students today. Alrighty. Well, we are going to go right now to the topic explanation. We always try to define some particular words or sentences or topics that we have for every unit. So today we are talking about the weather, okay? And in order to describe the weather, we have to talk about the seasons, all right? So we have, how many seasons do we have, teacher?
I think we do have 4.
We do have 4. How many seasons do we have in Panama?
In Panama, we experienced, I won't say seasons, but we experienced 2 different ones, the dry and the rainy one.
All right, exactly. So we have, in Panama, we call them dry and rainy seasons. All right? Okay, very good. But in other countries, to the north or to the south, we have 4 seasons, which are summer, winter, autumn, and spring. I'm going to ask my dear colleague, because he knows everything. So how do you say, there is another word for autumn, right? So what is the other word that you use for autumn?
We could say fall.
Exactly. We also say fall, all right? So we can say autumn or fall as well. Very good. Okay, so this, of course, if we can describe the summer, I'm going to describe right now the summer. For example, I believe that the summer is hot and dry. Okay, that is the summertime, in my opinion. The winter is cold and humid sometimes. The autumn is windy and rainy normally. And the spring is dry. It's cool. And, I believe
colorful.
It's colorful. Yeah, why not? Of course it is colorful. All the flowers.
Blossom.
And, exactly, the blossoms. We can check out all of that. Alrighty, so now we have a very important part, which is the grammar part. Okay, we're going to be talking about the present simple, okay, in affirmative and negative sentences related to the summertime, okay? So when we're using things that we do and as a routine in the present, we normally use the present simple, okay? So, for example, we have an image right there. I'm going to ask people, what do they usually do in summer, all right? So, they usually have a picnic in summer, okay? What don't they do in winter? They don't have a barbecue in winter. You cannot have a barbecue in winter because normally, the weather doesn't let you have it, okay? You can cook inside your home, but you cannot have a barbecue because it's too cold and snowy sometimes, all right? So we got some more examples. We're going to keep going. What does Sue usually wear in summer, okay? What do they wear in the summer? So she wears flip-flops in the summer because it's more comfortable, okay? And what doesn't she wear? Something that she doesn't wear is boots, okay? She doesn't wear boots in the summer. Okay, teacher, do you wear a coat in the summer?
No, I don't.
You don't, right? Because it's a coat. In what season do you wear a coat?
When it's winter season, I might wear that, but in summer, I'll be melting.
Exactly. That's right. So you use a coat in the winter, okay? Not in the summer. In the summer, you wear flip-flops, and that's it. Alrighty, it's time to practice, guys. Time to practice.
Excellent.
That's right. Let's go. So we have a little practice right here. You only have to choose the correct word, okay? Choose the correct answer. We got 3 and 4, which are when it is hot, the sunbathing. When it is hot, he, blah, 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 sunbathing on the beach. When it is hot, he, blah, 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 running. So we have one affirmative and one negative, all right? It's very important to highlight that for he, she, it, we use always, because this is the third person, in the affirmative sentences, we need to use the S. We need to add an S to the verb normally. Sometimes we add ES, sometimes we add S depending on the verb. For example, in the first example we have, when it is hot, he likes sunbathing, because we're talking about he, right? So, we have some comments right here.
Excellent.
Very happy. We're gonna read them right now. Like when teacher Ahona says, "Yeah, man, can he do it again?" Somebody wants to.
Who's that?
Somebody wants to hear for you saying again, "Yeah, man."
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yosita, actually.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, man.
That's right. It's an affirmation. It's an affirmation that you can use.
Yeah.
It's like an expression.
I'm using my Creole English right now.
Yeah. Alrighty. So choosing the right option. We are choosing the right option right here. Affirmatives and negatives. So in the second, number 4, we have when it is hot, he doesn't like. It's very important to know that we do not put an S in negatives. Okay, we do not put S in the negative aspect, only in the affirmative. All right, remember that. So let's go. Let's continue. Next one. He, A or B. He, number 2. He, A or B. Look at them. Take a moment. Try to answer. It's very easy. I know you guys know the answer. We're gonna go for the next one. Just take a moment. Try to answer, and we're gonna be reading your answers for sure. Okay, I'm gonna try to complete number 5 with my dear colleague right here. So we have he space sand castles. So we have 2 options: makes or make. So which one is the right option, teacher? What do you think?
I would say the right answer is A, makes.
Exactly. The answer is makes, because we're talking about he. Okay, he, third person singular. We need to add the S to the affirmative sentences. Very good. Alrighty, so we got some answers right now. 3A, let's check it out. Yes, that's right. Well, not really. Actually, 3 is B because we need to add the S.
Third person singular.
Third person singular. That's right. Number 1 goes.
Yeah.
He goes fishing in the summer. Very good,
Excellent.
Josita. Excellent job. And number 2, he doesn't. What is it? I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait for you guys to say it.
Whether
Doesn't
you have
go
to tell-
or doesn't goes.
Exactly. A or B. You had to decide.
That's right. Then we got another practice right here. And this time we're gonna have to choose. What do you need during the summer? So we have to choose the things that we need for the summertime. Okay. This is a little more about the vocabulary. For example, number 1. What is that? Is it a sun bucket or a car? I think that's quite easy for you guys. Number 2, truck or sunscreen. Number 3, video game or surfboard. What is that? So take a moment, look at them, and try to come up with some answers. Okay. All right. We got some answers right now.
Great.
That's good. So Caitlin says 1A.
Yeah.
Let me check that. Yes, very good. That's right. The number 1 is the sun bucket. Excellent answer. Okay. In the next one, it's a similar activity. We got 3 options, 3 different images, and we have A and B, A and B, A and B. All right. So number 1 is A or B. Is it drive? Is it sail? Number 2, build sand buckets, build and sand castles. What is that? One of them makes sense. The other one doesn't. All right. So look at the answer. Look at the options first, and then choose one of them. That's super easy for you guys. I'm sure that you're gonna guess it or actually answer it accordingly. All right. In the meantime, I wanna go on with the activities that you do during the summer. I think this is very important because we can do many things during the summertime because we have time to do it, and plus the weather allows us, to go out. For example, you can go to the beach, you can go to parties, you can go camping, you can play video games, you can watch TV, you can play chess. All right. Are there any other activities that you would like to mention? Please comment, and we're going to be reading the other kind of activities that you can do during the summertime. All right? Very good, guys. We have had a lot of information for now. We're waiting for your answers, and we're going to be reading them. So we got another practice right here. 3 options, A and B, A and B, A and B. We're going to have to, look at them and try to answer them. Okay, but before we finish, very quickly, I would like to talk about the sea animals. Okay, because we're talking about the summertime and we're talking about the beach. Okay, we can also, give some vocabulary about sea animals. Okay, I think that's according to what we're explaining right now. So we have some animals, and we have to connect the numbers to the letters that we have in there. For example, teacher, fish. What letter do you think is fish?
I would say it's letter K.
Letter K. Very good. All right. What about let's say number 5, crab?
That's letter C.
Letter C. Perfect. And I have another one for you. Number 9.
That will be letter J.
Letter J. Are you sure?
All right, let me check. Well, it's E.
That's right, because letter J is?
That's number, let me find it, 3.
Number 3. It's a whale.
It's a whale.
Exactly. All right, so we got some of the animals, sea animals, which are the animals that live in the ocean, for you to know, okay? So we got 1 is K. Let me check that.
That's right.
Yes, fish. Very good, guys. Alrighty, well, we have reached the end of this class. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I did. And we're gonna meet again next Friday. It was a pleasure to be with you. I hope you guys keep on practicing and learning with all of us. And well, take care. See you next class.
Yeah, stay there. We're coming with more.
That's right.
Hola, estamos en un minuto para ti. Hoy le hablaremos sobre la sonrisa. ¿Sabías que la sonrisa cuesta menos que la electricidad y produce más luz? Sonreír te ayuda a mantener un buen estado de ánimo, embellece el rostro y despierta pensamientos positivos y constructivos. Siempre que le pidas algo a alguien con una sonrisa en el rostro, tendrás más probabilidad de conseguirlo, pues la sonrisa no solamente produce un efecto positivo en nosotros mismos, sino también en la otra persona. Hoy decide sonreír. Y recuerda, haz todo lo posible para que tu día sea bueno, porque de lo imposible se encarga Dios.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
Conéctate con Estrella, es el proyecto de todos.
Hello, everybody. And well, this is your teacher, Jose Morillo. I'm very happy and very excited to be here once again with all of you. We have a lot of information. We have a great topic, as usual, every Friday. We have everything for you to be able to speak English. So you need to be with us and stay with us. And please go on and participate, because we're going to be having a lot of questions for you in order for you guys to participate. As usual, I'm sharing today with my dear colleague, teacher Jose Arjona, and he has a few words for you guys.
Hello, good afternoon, guys. Welcome for your favorite class. We're very happy we're closing the summer program today. We had a tremendous program. It was just designed for you guys, where you actually were able to develop a lot of skills, based on this outstanding language that you can communicate worldwide with so many people. Today, we have a very important topic that I will be addressing for you guys. So please participate. We encourage you to do so. And you can send your answers, and then you can interact with us, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or WhatsApp. We are through Nacional FM Panama and Crisol. And we also have a WhatsApp number for you guys where you can interact with us with this number, 6004-8182. Teacher Jose, we are on the air, and we're happy to have our students today. Today's topic is based on a very interesting topic, and that's called learning English. That's the topic we're going to be addressing today for you guys, and you can have the learning objective of the class as clear as possible. So I would like to read the objective. You guys will be able to develop and integrate the use of language skills: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. So these 4 skills, you will be developing them today, and I want you to participate in order to do so. For those who are listening to us on the radio, different frequencies that we have, feel free to practice, participate, write things down, repeat, and pronounce as well. Success criteria: I can use new words when speaking, I can greet other people, I can introduce myself, and I can write all about me. So these are the things that you are going to be doing at the end of this lesson. Before we get started with the introduction of the words, Teacher Jose would like to greet those viewers on Instagram.
That's right. We have, for example, Gerald that is saying hello, and hello to you, buddy. Thank you for being connected and sharing this great class with you. Stay tuned, all of you guys, and be ready to participate, because we have a lot of information for you today.
Excellent. So allow me to start, Teacher Jose, and all of you guys, that I really want you to repeat after me the following words. So be ready, take notes, grab a person, and start repeating. Number 1, languages. Number 2, airplane. Number 3, this is when you travel. You need a ticket. Number 4, also when you travel, you need your passport. Number 5, when you visit another place or area, when you travel, you might visit a country. Number 6, if you're in Panama and then you go to one of the parts of the countryside or in a different country, you are a tourist because you're visiting that place for the first, second, or third time. Number 7, train. Number 8, car. Number 9, camping. And this is something, teacher, that you do in the summer season, right? So you go camping. Number 10, when you find a place, you get there, you just want to walk around and observe, have a look at it. So you go sightseeing. Number 11, resort. This is an area where you have fun. Number 12, for historical and cultural places, we have monument. That's word number 12. Well, and there's also a place where you learned about history and things that happened in that particular area, and that's called museum. Number 14 is a nickname. You might have a name like Alberto, but then your nickname is Beto, and then you have a nickname. Number 15, I know you guys love taking pictures, then you have a camera. Number 16, when you visit other places, you travel, you bring a small gift or present for your friends and family. That's called a souvenir. Then word 17, this is the place where you wait for the plane to take off. That's airport. So when you visit a new city, you might use Google Maps or a printed version of a map because you don't want to get lost. You want to find the addresses and directions there. Number 19, we have the plural noun of the word country. We have countries. Something that you wear in the summer season to protect your eyes. We have, from the sun rays, we have sunglasses. 21, you always need this one to put things there. So you have the backpack. Then 22, apartment. 23, park. And 24, we have the police station. So these words are crucial and relevant for your learning. I hope you guys practice them, you pronounce them, and now you're ready for the practice. Teacher Jose, it's time for our students to put these words into practice, and then we have the matching activity. What you gotta do is to read the words that I got and have a look at the image, and then you have to match the word with the image. I am going to be presenting you guys 5 different words for this activity. Starting from number 1, I got sunglasses. Number 2, car. Number 3, student. Number 4, souvenir. And number 5, museum. And I want you to look at the pictures and match the word with the pictures. I want those viewers on Instagram to send your answers to this particular activity. And I know we have some comments already. So in the meantime, we're going to leave the slide here projecting while Teacher Jose starts reading those comments that you guys are sending to us today.
That's right. That's right. We already got some answers from our students. For example, I know that Caitlin says 1D, 2A, 3E.
Wonderful, Caitlin.
All right. And also, Anchor is answering 2A.
Excellent.
And Caitlin, 4B, 5C.
Wonderful, Caitlin and Anchor, for your great answers. You guys are doing your best. Thank you so much for that. Now, let us, Teacher Jose, I know that we had to tell our students, and for those who are listening to us and for our viewers, that there are benefits they can get from this outstanding and business language, which is English. So there are some benefits. The first benefit, teacher, is education. They have a better education. They understand more. You guys can apply for different scholarships to travel abroad, to study in other countries. So one of these benefits, it has to be with education. Now, when you finish your studies, you graduate from school, you graduate from college, then you have better employment opportunities. Teacher, you get a good job with a good salary just by learning and speaking this outstanding language that we are indeed practicing today. Number 3, teacher. I know you really love this benefit. Which one is number 3, teacher?
Increases travel opportunities.
That's correct. So you guys can travel, have fun, know other places, and even make new friends by visiting these countries and areas. Another one, it's entertainment opportunities. Teacher Jose, we have students playing video games. You know, in English, we have soccer players, baseball players, football players that they gotta communicate using this language with other people who speak it. So you're gonna increase that particular benefit. And last but not least, we make new friends. So this is the benefit of learning. Could you please tell me another benefit that you might get by learning English? Do you have another benefit that you would like to write the answer, send it to us, and we're going to be so happy to read your answer? And for those who are listening to us, tell us or just say out loud another benefit that you get out of learning this language. Or you can even mention the one that we have just mentioned today. Now, teacher, I want to introduce this very important topic or part of the topic. Teacher Jose, you know that the first thing we do when meeting someone, we ask the person for his or her name, but we should also know how to greet people, how to say hi or also goodbye. So I would like to introduce part of it today. Now, Teacher Jose, we have in the first square, we have hello and hi. And they both mean the same. They do have the same meaning. But we can use the word in a different way. Hello, it's formal. And hi, it's informal. Teacher Jose and I, we have been friends and for years. And we say hi because it's informal. But when we don't know the person, it's the first time we're meeting that person, we should say hello because it's formal. We have to keep that formality, as well. Now we have words or parts of the day like good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening. But teacher Jose, we also have the word good night and good evening. And I would like to highlight this point today and clarify these two words, good evening and good night. Sometimes when we don't know, we make mistakes. That's not a crime. It is okay to make mistakes. But today, you guys will learn about it and you won't make that mistake again. Sometimes when arriving to a place, people say good night. When arriving to a place, but you're just arriving and then you have to leave, you're just leaving, that's incorrect. So then we have to say, when you arrive to the place, you say good evening. When you leave, maybe when the party is over, the activity is over, then you say good night because you're saying goodbye. You are leaving. But when you are arriving to the place, event or activity, then you say good evening. And when you go, when you say hey, bye-bye, then you say good night. So I just wanted to make that clear, and I just wanted to emphasize this point, teacher, so our students can be, clear on these concepts that we got.
Very good.
We have other ways to say how are you, teacher. We have learned this word from ages, and people repeat over and over. How are you? But there are other ways to ask that question.
Correct.
I have, how are you doing? How is it going? Teacher, could you please read the informal way? The third one?
What's up?
What's up, right? What's up is like saying how are you? But this is informal. Then how's everything? Teacher, how's everything? Will you say that's formal or informal?
I would say that's informal.
Exactly. But that's another way of saying how are you?
Correct.
Why? Because we have been using how are you for centuries, and decades. We want to change that a little bit. All right? Now, let's just move to a practice. Now, teacher, we want our audience to practice more, whether the greeting is informal or formal. So let's have a look at the picture. We have 3 different images, teacher Jose, and we have 2 choices per picture, 1, 2, and 3. So number 1, we have formal and informal. Number 2, formal or informal. Number 3, formal and informal. Teacher Jose, what do we have to do here?
In this activity, you only have to choose the correct answer. Okay, for example, if we analyze the first image right there, we see that there is a lady and there is a young man, and they appear to be at the front door of a house. So I'm assuming that they don't know each other. So they are maybe the young man is greeting the lady, or the lady is greeting the young man. So I would say that they have to greet in a formal way, in my opinion.
Okay, good. That's excellent. So I want our viewers to send their responses. Guys, you can send your answers to us. If number 1, it's A or B. Number 2, A or B. Or number 3, A or B. So we have that if it's formal or informal. Teacher Jose, I think our students need a little help on this one. Would you say that number 1 is formal or informal?
Exactly. What's the right answer, right?
Yeah.
So I think the number 1 is informal.
They seem to know each other, right?
That's right. I think they know each other. So if they know each other, they have trust, and they're friends, so they can say just hi or how's it going, So that's an informal way to greet somebody.
Exactly. What about number 2? Let's analyze the image. So our students, I know they are really thinking about this one. We see the body language. Is it formal or informal? Look at the hands. How is the hand shaking? How's the greeting? Is it formal or informal? Look at the way they're also dressing. Would you say image number 2 is a formal or informal conversation? Number 3, I see 2 boys shaking hands. They seem to be at school, and would you say is that formal or informal? Teacher Jose, would you like to try number 3?
Of course. I mean, number 3, we got a couple of boys. It appears that they are good friends because of the way they shake hands. So I think that is informal.
Exactly. Very good. Excellent.
We got some answers.
We do have some answers. Let's read them.
If I may read them. All right. We can send regards to Norris and Michelle.
Norris and Michelle,
hello.
Thank you for being here.
And we have Anchor saying hi.
Hi,
also.
Anchor.
And Marifuena says 1B, 2B, 3A.
Wow. That's just awesome. That's
right.
perfect. You guys are doing a great job on this one. Now, let us move to the English speaking world. We have a bunch of questions here, but I will just go through some of them today. Teacher, these are normal questions that people ask when meeting, perhaps for a job interview or any other event or party you might be at. So then you might have to go through this questioning, people asking, here, teacher, what's the famous word? The number 1.
What's your name?
What's your name? So the correct way to answer, and I really want to point out this here, you have to answer incomplete phrases. Teacher, ask the question again.
What's your name?
And then if I say Jose, people understand, but I had to do it in a very formal way, and I had to answer incomplete phrase. Teacher, let's do the exercise again. Would you mind asking me the question so I might answer?
Okay, so what's your name?
I would say, my name is Jose Luis Arjona. So that's how you answer incomplete phrases. Teacher, what's question number 2?
How old are you?
This is speaking about age. Teacher, if I say, I have 20 years old, is that correct? What do you think?
It is not correct.
It's not correct, right? What do I have to use?
You have to use the verb to be.
I would say, I am 20 years old. That's the correct way to do it.
Exactly.
Always your age, you gotta use the verb to be. Am, is, or are. You gotta conjugate according to the subject you guys are using. Is, am, or are. Where are you from? That's the question. Well, we are from Panama, or I am from Panama. All right?
Exactly.
Teacher, we have something to announce right now. Today, Professor Antonio Pedrosa will be addressing the audience, and he is the national supervisor of the curriculum, and he will be addressing our audience in Espanol. So he will be talking to our audience about this program, and he's gonna do it in Espanol, but I know he speaks some English too,
That's
and
right.
he's gonna be doing it today.
Yes, of course. I've heard him speaking some English, so I'm sure that he does speak English. All right. So without any further ado, with all of you guys, Mr. Pedrosa.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, teachers, professors, Arjona and Professor Jose. Everybody, people, thanks for being with us. I thank you for you tuning. They are very special. Thanks, ahora vamos a hablar en español, que mi inglés no es muy, como decían por ahí, my English not very good. Okay. Sí, para nosotros en Conéctate con la Estrella ha sido un placer pues estar con ustedes durante este verano 2021 en compañía de tan excelentes profesores como los profesores de inglés Arjona, José, la profesora Marilú, el profesor Cristian, Aristides, la profesora Juana, Ana, todo ese equipo que ha estado aquí, el profesor Hildebrando, los chicos de tambores, de educación especial, de educación ambiental, la profesora Carmen Aparicio vino aquí también, todo ese equipo del Ministerio de Educación que ha estado presente durante este verano 2021 en radio y televisión. Ha sido de suma importancia para nosotros poder mantener el contacto con la educación, con todos aquellos estudiantes y padres de familia que nos sintonizan y nos ven por las diferentes plataformas de comunicación social y radial y televisiva. A nombre de todo el equipo del Ministerio de Educación, de la ministra Maruja Borrey de Villalobos, el director general, los viceministros y las viceministras, le damos las gracias por todo su apoyo y queremos que sepan que siempre estaremos aquí y para recordarles que Conéctate con la Estrella es el medio que mantienen los estudiantes de este país la constante comunicación con la educación de nuestros profesores. Así que los invitamos a que esto no acaba aquí, esto continúa, esto solamente es un pequeño paréntesis que vamos a tener, reestructurarnos y van a haber nuevas temáticas, una mejor interacción. Porque paso a paso, Conéctate con la Estrella va mejorando, va en ese sentido, ¿no? Va mejorando la clase, ¿verdad, profesor Arjona, profesor José?
Así es, profesor.
Well, thank you so much for your words. We're very happy. We're very excited to hear that. And we're very grateful, actually. Very grateful. And, this opportunity, it's a blessing. And we actually feel honored to be part of it. And we hopefully will continue with it.
Así es, profesor Antonio, aquí en español. ¿Qué pueden esperar nuestros muchachos para este año escolar?
Okay.
¿Qué les dice ustedes? ¿Qué deben tener listos? ¿Cuál debe ser su actitud? ¿Qué necesitan para iniciar sus clases en la radio?
Bien, nosotros en Conéctate con la Estrella siempre tratamos de brindarle a los estudiantes la mayor facilidad para que tengan contacto con nosotros. Necesitan una actitud positiva, una actitud abierta para recibir el conocimiento que van a tratar de recibir a través de las cámaras y la radio. Conéctate con la Estrella, ya sea en CERTV, en los diferentes medios o plataformas de comunicación, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp. Como ustedes saben, es más, nosotros tenemos ahora una nueva herramienta que estamos utilizando, que es el Telegram. Vamos a utilizarla también aquí en la cabina para que podamos estar en contacto y comunicación con todos nuestros estudiantes. Y así puedan hacerles los diferentes tipos de preguntas, porque este es uno de los programas más cotizados y más, ¿cómo se diría? Más escuchados, los esperan en las tardes. Y los muchachos tienen una herramienta y como ustedes saben, los estudiantes hoy en día, los chicos hoy en día están tan actualizados que siempre hay que estar motivándolos para mantenerlos en contacto, atraídos por la programación que le podemos brindar en Conéctate con la Estrella.
Así es, profesor. Sus palabras realmente son muy acertadas. Las exhortamos a todos pues, que sigan conectados con Conéctate con la Estrella Radio, esta iniciativa del Ministerio de Educación que va a beneficiar a todos nuestros estudiantes, profesor, porque seguimos virtual y todavía el virus está aquí. Así que necesitamos que ellos sigan, ¿verdad?
Correcto. Necesitamos que ellos, sabemos que vamos a seguir todo el primer trimestre y tal vez un poco más, no sé, eso depende del Señor Dios Todopoderoso que así lo decida. Seguiremos por la virtualidad, a distancia, pero no estamos tan lejos. Estamos cerca, podemos comunicarnos, gracias a Dios estas herramientas nos permiten entrar en contacto, tal vez no un contacto físico, pero sí a través de un contacto virtual. ¿Verdad? Que tan siquiera eso nos puede mantener al tanto de muchas cosas que pueden rodearnos en el elemento constante de nuestra vida rutinaria. Es importante también recalcarle que Conéctate con la Estrella viene con nuevo formato. Ya la producción por parte del productor del programa en radio, productor Carlos Ley, estamos en conversaciones por un nuevo formato, nuevas interacciones, una nueva cara, distinta, diferente, un nuevo jingle, por ahí una sorpresa que le vamos a tener algo distinto, diferente, algo más, tan pegajoso o más pegajoso que tuvimos el año pasado. O sea que hay que irnos renovando constantemente a positivo para mantener eso, ese contacto, esa atracción del estudiante, de los padres, familia, porque ya los padres, familia también forman parte de la familia. Conéctate con Estrella, valga la redundancia, forman parte de esa familia y es esencial que mantengamos y todavía sabemos que todavía falta mucho más por dar en Conéctate con la Estrella.
Así es, profesor. Muy bien. Vimos que este programa de verano fue como un preámbulo, ¿verdad?
Eso fue un preámbulo.
De lo que va a suceder y queremos exhortar a todos los muchachos que se sigan conectando y que sigan disfrutando realmente de clases tan buenas que van a tener muchos beneficios, tanto
sí,
a corto plazo como a largo plazo.
Son clases excelentes. Todos los docentes que están aquí son docentes de primera línea. Son docentes, no quiero decir que los docentes panameños que no están en el programa también no lo sean, claro que sí, todos los docentes de la República de Panamá son idóneos, son excelentes docentes, todos. Simplemente hay que poner un poquito más de nuestra parte porque sabemos que con la tecnología no la tenemos de la mano constantemente, no la tenemos toda consigo en la tecnología, pero hay que hacer un esfuerzo, ¿no? Hay que hacer un esfuerzo. Sabemos que hay muchas cosas que a veces nos impiden recibir nuestras clases, pero como dicen por ahí, Dios aprieta pero no ahorca. Así que vamos a seguir adelante. Conéctate con la Estrella está allí. Estamos a través de diferentes plataformas. Hay números telefónicos. Pónganse en contacto con nosotros. Háganos sus observaciones, sus consultas. Estamos aquí para apoyarlos en todo momento. Los docentes, padres, familias, estudiantes. No solamente, Conéctate con la Estrella no solamente significa un programa de radio, sino significa una puerta, una entrada a un mundo totalmente distinto, a un mundo, el mundo de la educación, pleno, lleno de mucha riqueza, de mucha interacción, y queremos mantenerlo de esa forma, que se sientan como con la confianza que tienen con los docentes presencialmente. Bueno, piensen que están aquí con nosotros, están con nosotros en nuestros corazones todos los días que llegamos y hasta que nos vamos o hasta que nos acostamos a dormir, siempre estamos pensando en un mejor futuro para todos nuestros estudiantes.
Excelente, profesor. Con esto despedimos.
Yes.
Palabras muy acertadas.
Yes.
Realmente, teachers, son muchos los agradecimientos que tenemos que dar al Ministerio de Educación, las autoridades, al profesor Pedrosa, que es el coordinador de las clases aquí en la radio, a Carlos Leis, a Jace, a Richie, a todo el conjunto de CERTV, que sabemos que hay mucho trabajo.
Exacto.
Que aparte de costoso, pues hay mucho trabajo, ¿no?
Vienen cosas buenas, muy novedosas, vienen cosas nuevas novedades, cosas muy buenas. No podemos irnos sin también darle las gracias a a muchas personas que han hecho esto posible, pero una de las personas que lo ha hecho posible desde que llegamos aquí a CERTV es Pedro. Pedro no está con nosotros. Correcto. Aquí en estos momentos, está trabajando, no sé por dónde anda, pero Pedro fue uno de los que prácticamente nos ayudó un principio conjuntamente con Carlos. Carlos ahora mismo sigue productor y muchas de las cosas que salen aquí son de la idea de Carlos y del profesor Arcelio, que también está siempre acompañándonos con otro, donde le mando un saludo al profe Arcelio allá hasta su casa. Y recordarles, porque Conéctate con la Estrella siempre está aquí con ustedes.
Por aquí le mandan un saludo, profesor Pedrosa, de parte de los hermanitos Ford.
De los hermanitos Ford. Ok, saludos a todos ustedes, Ford. También le queremos... me van a reclamar si no saludo antes que se acabe el programa. Ya me parezco a ¿cómo se llamaba el que boxeaba?
Faltan los saludos.
Faltan los saludos. Ven, le queremos mandar un saludo a Javier, a Justin y a Brian. Hasta el alcalde Díaz, están en sintonía todos los días del programa, son niños muy aplicados en sus estudios y bueno, nos pidieron que le enviáramos un saludo. Y un saludo hasta La Chorrera, a todos aquellos niños que de La Chorrera nos escuchan. Allá los hermanos Ian, Kevin y Jean Paul, también saludos para todos ellos. Y por supuesto, un saludo también a los profesores César y Rufino, que también son parte de este programa. Realmente fueron los pioneros. Fueron los pioneros en el programa. Fueron los que me trajeron a mí hasta acá.
Excelente. Buena decisión.
Bueno, tal vez, no sé. Aquí seguimos, así que, bueno, no me queda más nada que decirle que muchas gracias a todos ustedes por estar una vez más con Conéctate con la Estrella. Verano 2021. Como le decimos, este es un preámbulo, vienen muchas cosas más, no se pierdan, el programa va a comenzar el 1 de marzo, comenzamos la clase de repaso, son 5 semanas de repaso, ya lo sabemos, viene muchas cosas, les va a gustar, No se lo pierdan y esperamos contar con todos ustedes. Así que nos despedimos. Muchas gracias a todos. Chao, chao.
Bye bye.
Nos
Take
vemos.
care. See you.
Thank you guys. Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Take care.
Somos el futuro de la patria.
A continuación, Noticiero Nacional Vespertino.
Nacional FM y Crisol FM te informan. El Ministerio de Salud anuncia las siguientes medidas de prevención contra el COVID-19. Están terminantemente prohibidas la realización de todo tipo de actividades relacionadas al carnaval. La tradicional peregrinación del Cristo de Atalaya en Verano